Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Living a Silver Life Home and Garden. I'm Edith. I'm glad to see you here today. Thank you. I must say first, thank you to my subscribers and to those of you that come by my channel and leave comments. Thank you very much. So today, I'm preparing for spring. So the first thing I do when I'm preparing for spring is I try to come up with an idea. So I went shopping, something I hardly ever never do. I went shopping, and my daughter and I went to Ross because in the Silver Life, I'm trying to save as much money as possible. And so I know that Ross has literally a lot of things that are very beautiful, but at a lower price. So I went to Ross. So what I have today is some things that I got from Ross, something that I got from, from Amazon, and something that I got from my daughter as a gift. Okay, let's start with Ross. So the first thing is, this is what we need to know. I'm sticking with my blue because I don't like changing those curtains. It's not hard. I just don't want to keep changing them. I just don't want to do it. So I came up with a theme for my spring that's going to look really beautiful with my navy blue curtains. And it's going to be a lot of white. So I want to show you this. Now I noticed that these are all the rave in Walmart, but I got this. They wasn't in Walmart last year. I got mine online last year, and I bought one, and then I bought this size. I got one. I got this size, and it's from. I hide my remote in here. That's what you hear. It's I think it was $8.50, and I got it for it's a pot. It's actually a flower pot, and I got it because I was going to use it for my plants, which I do use it for my plants. I have this one, but I also bought one, and then I thought, it's so cute, and they had a larger one, so I bought the larger one. And I can show you the larger one. Well, hold on 1 minute. Okay, so this is the larger one. See how big this is? This one compared to that one. So this one I also got online, and it was $14.95. So I thought it was so pretty. And actually, last year, I used the both of them in what I called a two-tiered centerpiece on a spring tablescape. And if I can remember, I'll pull that up and show it to you. Put a little picture right there, okay? Okay, so it's not a lot of light. Today it's cloudy, so my lighting, I'm sorry. My camera is trying to adjust to it the best that it can. Okay, so let's start with I actually got this for $8.50 last year. Then this year, I looked online and I saw that they had them for $5.50. Well, last year I bought 3. So this year I saw it was $5.50, and so I got one more. And then that made me have 4, right? And then I said, I like these so much, and they went down to $5.50. So I got a couple. So in all total, I have 6 in this size and 2 small ones. But I'm trying to use them as my. I'm actually using them 2 ways. I'm going to use it as a couple of them as decor. Mainly on these 2 tables, probably or somewhere else, but as decor, as a vase as a vessel, as we the young people call it, as a vessel, and the other ones, and the big ones are going to be used as a vessel, but the other ones that are smaller, this size, I actually have plants, and I have to repot a bunch of plants, and I'm going to use them as plants, but I want to put not plant directly inside, but put a pot inside of it so this can stay pretty. Put a pot inside of it, and it can look pretty and still be a beautiful plant. House plant. Okay. Thing 2. Let's see. Now, from Ross, as part of my theme, I needed white, and I realized I don't have any white candle holders, so I saw these, so I got 2. They're 2 different sizes, and it's white, and I'm gonna use these in my decor. And the small one is $5.99. The tall one is the taller one. It's not really tall. They're like small and medium. That wasn't a large one, and they're $6.99. So that was fine for me because I actually have some like this that I paid a whole lot more. They were black, and they were all. I think they were this size, maybe a little bit shorter than this, and they were black, and they cost more money. And I got them from Amazon. So I got that, and then look at these. I've been wanting these forever. This is by Lennox. It's the butterfly meadow hydrangea. And I saw them on somebody's Tablescape a few years ago. And I thought it was so beautiful, but I didn't know where it was. Then I found out it was Lennox, and it's very expensive, this one. So then I bought 4 of these. They're all 4 the same. It has a butterfly, and then right here it has a little ladybug. See it on the flower? That looks like something I would see in my garden, because you know I'm a gardener, so this was right up my alley for my spring tablescape. So I bought 4 of these. They were $5.99, but the regular price, if it would have been in a store, was $11.95 each. I went online to try to find a salad plate or a plate because I thought it would look cute if I could have a salad plate or a plate to go with it and not just cups like mugs. But I couldn't find anything. That one has a B. See the B? I love this so much. So when I found it on Etsy, this cup was $14.99. And then I saw it on somebody else's site on Etsy. 4 cups was $59.90. I'm not doing that. I want to make these cups work on my spring tablescape. Yes I am. Unless I can find them in a resale shop, they're going to have to work. Okay, so then for my other, and then it's Easter is coming, and I don't have bunnies for Easter, but I do like bunnies. They're really cute. So I wanted to use something, the little bunny. I found this pot on Amazon. I'll try to show it to you. It's 2 bunnies, and it's a flower pot, a planter, and I wanted it last year. It's still on my list. You know how you put the list? It's on my list of things to get. But I just can't make myself pay $34 for it. So I didn't. But then I saw this in Ross. Oh, isn't it so cute? It's a bunny. It's not the same. I will show you the inspiration for this. But this was $4.99. No, $6.99. This was $6.99. I think it's so cute. The little bunnies. And I probably am going to use it at first. I'm not going to use it for a a planter at first. I'm going to use it for something else. And then eventually I'm going to use this as a planter. Like I do those pots. I have succulents. And so I want to put some succulents in here. I think it'll look really cute with succulents in it for spring. Or I have a different idea for it for spring. So we'll see. You'll have to come back and see what I do with it. Isn't it so cute though, right? Okay. Then that was that. That was at Ross. So I was working on my Tablescape. And last year I just went crazy over these weave placemats. I used them in so many Tablescapes last year. Every time I did a Tablescape, I used the weave placemat. I don't have no shame. I like them. I thought they were so cute. And for spring and summer, they are adorable. Then, so when I was in Ross, I saw this. Look at it. It's handmade. It's from India. I love the things that's made from India. They have such great craftsmen, and they do a lot of great handmade things, and they're so well done. So this is something. This reminds me of my mother-in-law. This is something my mother-in-law could have did. She would just sit down and say, "Mom, what are you doing?" With some string, and would have made all of these little round disc things. And she would have made this for me. But I don't have her no more. But this is kind of stuff that old people used to handmade with, and they would make things out of it. So this is the placemat, and it's 4. And these 4 placemats were $9.99. Now I see these very similar to this on Amazon for a whole lot more, for at least minimum $29-$30. But this was only $9.99. And that's the beauty of being able to go in the store, because sometimes you can't get the Best Buy online. And I've been shopping online for 3 years now, since 1990. Anyway, we're not talking about it. And the other thing I got to go with that, it's not going to go on the same table, and it's going to go in the same space probably, but not on the table, was this. I love this so much. It's so beautiful to me. Now this is I guess this is the right side. I guess I can use it on either side. This is the side that I like. See all the texture? And this is a a table runner. It's 16 by 80, so it's nice and long. And it was only $8.99. You couldn't find this anywhere for under $19.99. Nowhere. But it was $8.99, and I loved it. So goes in my budget. It's gonna look good on my I'm probably gonna use it on my buffet. That's what I said. But it looks pretty wide, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I think I want to use some things that are woven, that are organic, that are more natural, and I don't know what this is made out of. It's some kind of rope. It's amazing that they made this placemat out of rope. But anyway, and it's handmade. Each piece is uniquely handcrafted by artisans in India. That's really cool. Recycled material, eco-friendly, earth sustainable. I like that. That is a good way to go. There you go, India. I'm here for it. Okay, so that was the other thing. That was Ross. Oh yeah, I got this. I made another trip to Ross, and my daughter found this for me. Look at it. Ooh, isn't it cute? It's a picture. It was $13.99, and it's for Don't think you can drink out of it. It's decorative purpose only. But that's okay. I think this will make a beautiful flower arrangement for my table in blue and white, or blue and whatever. blue and yellow, blue and gold, blue and something. I like it. Okay, so I got that at Ross also. And then while I was there, oh look. So I was going down the aisle. I wasn't even looking for this. I just saw them and I just had a fit. And my daughter said, "You don't need that." She's my governor. She always said, "What you gonna do with it?" I said, "Look at them. What are these? Aren't these bowls? Are they some type of salad plate? I don't know. Look, aren't they cute?" I like the detail interest on the side. They're so cute, and they were $1.99. $1.99. I thought that was a good price. $1.99. I got 4 of them. So, still working on my table. And also, I mean, if you've been to watching any of my videos, you'll know that I have those square plates that are similar to this. I have the square plate and the sauce and the salad plate, the dinner plate and the salad plate and the bowl. And then I have some round plates that are similar to this. I like this. For some reason, I don't know what it is about it, but I like this type of detail. I think this is so pretty. And it's just subtle. That's how you say it. Hard for me to say that word. It's subtle, but it's really nice. I like it. Okay. And then so while I was in that same aisle, I saw that they had kitchen towels. And I saw this, and I thought this was perfect for spring. It's also perfect for Easter. He is risen. Yes, yes, he has. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And that is what Easter is about. And I couldn't leave the store without these. I got 4 of them. This one is the yellow and green. I like the green. I love the yellow. I want to use yellow in my spring and summer decor, so I like this color. And I have this one. It's the same pattern that's on the tile. It's the same yellow pattern, but this one has the He is risen across it in pink. Yes, he has. And that's what Easter is about. Jesus' resurrection. He has risen. Praise the Lord. So I wanted to get these for sure. And they've had these people, I've seen these for several years on YouTube, on Tablescapes, or in kitchen decor. I've never been able to find them. So they only had 2 in the store, and I bought them both. They were $4.99, which is really a good price. Especially since I usually see them for like $7.99. So that was a good price. Okay, and then let me show my daughter. Well, let me show you this. I got this. Ooh. I don't know if I can show you this. This is tall. This is a basket, and it has a lid, and it was $14.99. It has the cutouts for a handle, so it could be a hamper or a wastebasket. But for me, this is gonna be all my garden materials that I have, and I usually put them by my front door in a basket. But the basket that I have now, it doesn't have a top. So when I want to go outside and work in the yard, I don't want to go digging around in the garage looking for stuff. I don't want to go look in the garden shed. The things that I know what I need when I'm going to go out in my front yard, and I just usually that's what I keep in the basket by the front door. So that's what this is actually going to be for. I'm going to put a plastic liner in it, and I'm going to put all of my they're small tubes, my fertilizer, things like that, my little bags of fertilizer, seeds, little things like that in here. Okay, that way I can keep up with it, because In the civil life, you forget what stuff. You put it down, you forget. Where did I put it? I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Okay. And so then the other thing that I got was, this. Look. It was 2 of these in the store. And me, being myself, I had both of them in my basket. Look at that. I had both of them in my basket. This was the smaller one. This one is $24.99. And the larger one was humongous. It was $28.99. Why did I put them both back? I put them both back. And I got all this other stuff that I wanted. And some more things that that I'm going to use for a garden video, I think. Yeah. But I got these other things, and so I put them both back. And then I told my daughter, she was going somewhere, and I said, will you go by Ross and see if the ginger jars are still there? And if they are, I want them both. So she went by Ross, and she sent me a video, and she said, look, I got it. And she found this one. And I thought she found them both, but she didn't. She could only find this one. But I love it. It's so cute, right? And it goes with my theme, my blue. It works very well with my blue. So, I got that. I'm sad that I didn't get the other one, but the reason why I looked at it and I said it's so big, I don't know where I'm going to put that. And then I had 2 of them, and I just felt overwhelmed. So, I know you can see that back there. I'm going to show that to you. I know y'all want to see what that is back there. I'm going to show it to you 1 minute. Okay. So then my daughter, she knows I'm always looking for coffee table books. So for a present, I don't know, for a gift, she got me this one. This is the portraits of the Obamas. And this one is so nice. I hope everybody has seen these. See her portrait and the flowers, and it's all about it's by the artist, and I like it. I like looking at things like that and reading about it. And it's not just the Obamas in here. It's a lot of people. It's the artists and people that she's done. And I think this is her right here. That's her. That's the artist. So I think it's really cute. I like it. That's one of my coffee table books. And it has a garden. President Obama is sitting in a garden. Nice for spring, right? And then she knows I love Ralph Lauren because you know for Christmas I did a Ralph Lauren inspired Christmas. So she got me this. Ralph Lauren in his own words. This is all about him. It's his biography. And in the front of it, it tells about his life. Here he is. Look at him. He's one of my favorite designers. Maybe because I'm old and he's old. I've been watching him for a long time. It tells about his life and what he's done. And then it shows his fashion designs, which I love his fashions. Because, and I used to, when I used to sew, I used to get the patterns and try to make the patterns, the outfit from the patterns. So that was inspiring to me. And then I thought this was so cool. This one is called Black Hollywood, Reimagining Iconic Movie Moments by Carell August. It's by Ebony. So, what it is, you know, iconic movies. So, this is Tiffany Hines, and this is the way she's reimagining Flashdance. Remember Flashdance? When she sit down on the floor? Yeah. And then that one, another one, she I mean, all of them are in here, and you can, but it's done with black actors and actresses. She's Little Red Riding Hood. Look at her. It's so cool. I love this book. And it's by Ebony. It's featuring a foreword by Academy Award winner Forrest Whitaker and an afterword by Niecy Nash. So I really love this. I'm gonna put it on my coffee table, and it's done in black and gold. It'll fit right in. Okay. So since I'm having to look at all these books, I got a magnifying glass. I got this from Amazon. I think I'm gonna need this because that's a lot of reading. And my eyes, as you can see, I have my glasses on because, yeah, in the civil life, sometimes you need help with your eyes. Your eyes need help. Okay. Is that it? That's it. So now I'm gonna let y'all see the prize that I got. Ooh, it's over there. It's really big, so you're gonna have to wait a minute and I have to pull it out, okay? Okay. Okay, here he is. This was my prize find at Ross. Isn't he beautiful? He's huge picture. It's about 36, maybe more than 36 by 24. That's what I think. 36 by 24, that's what I think it is. He's a black, I'm saying he's a black stallion. He's going to be a black stallion. Yep. Isn't he beautiful? Okay. I love horses, and I love movies with horses in it. If it has horses in it, I'll look at it. So, two of my most favorite movies are Black Stallion and Black Beauty. Oh, isn't he a beauty? I love him. He was $29.99. My prize find. I actually didn't find it. My daughter found it. I had another picture. It was a flower, and it had gold on it. It was very modern, abstract rose. And I saw this, and I put it back. and I got this. And I found the perfect place to put him, where he can be seen all the time. Oh, he's so beautiful. I'm so happy about him. Yep, my prize find. My black stallion. Okay, guys. Yay, that is it. That was I love that picture so much. I'm going to keep it forever. I am never going to move it until Christmas. I'm going to put it in the place where the tree is going to go for Christmas. I'm going to take it out for Christmas, and I'm going to put it back. I love him. Yeah, I was really, really happy about that. And you can see his head really well, but if you look at it closely, you can see his whole body. So beautiful. I love horses. I think they're some of God's most beautiful creatures. Those little legs, so powerful. And you can train them like you do a dog. Some people love their horses like we love our dogs and our cats and things. So anyway, no, I've never had a horse. No, I've never ridden a horse. But I still love them. All right. Thank you guys for coming to my video today. This is my haul. This was everything for this haul. I'm going to do a different haul. I don't know when, but I'm going to do a different one, and I'll share that one with you when I do it. Ooh, now I have to keep working on organizing my house. I'm purging and organizing my house, and it is very work intensive, and so I'm going to be doing that. So I won't be back to you till next week probably. I'm going to try to get back the video on Wednesday because he's going to be my first video. I just can't do nothing else, so I get him up on the wall. I just have to. So I'm going to put him on the wall where he can be seen all the time, which means he's going to be in this room because this is where we always are. Bye guys. Thank you for coming by my channel today. I love you. Stay encouraged. Keep your head up. And I hope this helped you and it inspired you. Hello to all my friends. Hello to my friends that in the civil life with me. And hello to everybody. Whether you're in the civil life or not. God bless you. I love you. You be encouraged. And know that if you're alive, no matter what's going on in your life, there's hope. Bye.